Hey guys, how's it going? It's Eli, and doing another one of these videos, yes, and, basically this video, of course, on a serious matter, serious subject and such, and this video basically, about me, update on myself, life, and so on. But yeah, the more you read the title, so yes. Well, despite, and even when I shared in a few community posts that earlier this month, depression struck me and a little bit of an anxiety on the inside of me. Aside from that, I've been doing okay, as the best I can. But at some point, whenever this will happen, I will be facing new challenges in my life where, eventually, because I will eventually get my own place, my own apartment, which that's something I don't think I've talked about ever since, I was, at some point starting to consider and, that being in the works, but also the fact that, well, at some point, because I don't know, right now, I'm hoping that I will meet the new person in my life. It's still hard to believe that after the breakup I went through, things changed for me. And that is common for anybody who deals with a heavy breakup, especially the fact that you've been with someone for quite a while, for a long time. I know I have, it's tough. It's challenging. But sometimes, you pull through. You can. I just hope that, whomever the next person is that I will meet, which I won't go into full detail, that's, I'd rather keep that personal with, whomever it is that I'm gonna meet and will be the next one in my life and such, because, I am sick and tired of been single, and I just, I've got to have someone in my life, and knowing the fact that, I can be the right one, because, hey, I know what a good majority of men are like out there, just simply saying, but, yeah, hopefully soon, someone, whoever it is that I'm going to meet, and some of you who are my friends, this too. I've talked with some of you. I won't say who you are, but that I've been sharing this with you, but yeah. Anyways, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm still hoping the fact that, I will make a good success on YouTube. That's what my goal is, and that's been worked on, trying to get the Little Blue channel to be set up more. Like, there's one more thing that has to be done to have the channel to be set up to make money and so on. That is still in the works, and I'm hoping that this will be done as soon as possible, because I don't want this to keep dragging, right? Because nobody likes to drag some things when they want to get something certain done and over with, But hopefully, because very soon, and it's been worked on. It's been worked on so far, and it will continue to do so. Not to mention that if I succeed, I might be able to drive. And back on the subject of, finding my own place, well, from what I've seen and what I've been told, this idea of, living in this, community or something, this apartment, whatever, would seem very nice. And I could get, some transportation service at this, apartment place, whatever. Just, getting to meet more new people and so on. And maybe, possibly, whomever it is I'm going to meet in my life, be my next partner, I'd be very close to that person. So, I mean, this stuff that I bring to you, I know that, yes, I need to prepare myself for this stuff. We have to face these changes and consequences that come our way at a certain age, like where I'm at. That's a part of life. We've got to embrace it, even if we sometimes don't like it. But maybe we can. We just don't know yet. Until we see it with our own eyes. Yes. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I've got to say. So, to all of you who have been keeping up with me, and those of you whom I've shared with, finding someone new in my life, thanks so much for giving me some support, having my back and such, being there for me. I really appreciate it. Also, it's tough to look back on some things that happened in the past, but hey, the past is the past, and you just move on, and, maybe sometimes try to forget that stuff didn't happen. So, yeah. Anyways, so I think that's pretty much gonna do it. Besides, I didn't know how to specifically put at it, and I didn't, write a script or anything, but So, overall, thank you guys for listening, for what I've had to say. Leave comments, and give this video a like as always. And, of course, something positive is going to come out, and will come out, after this video that you're watching. So, again, thank you very much for watching. You guys take care, and I will see you guys in the next video. Again, take care, and peace out. Bye.